Hey everybody, just a Mongo. Today we're doing another hero deck profile. This time we have the Evil Hero package. Getting to the deck profile, we run, of course, 3 copies of Elemental Hero Stratos. Searches any hero monster when summon, and it's also not a once per turn. We run 2 copies of Shadow Mist. It can either search you any hero monster, or it can search you a mass change. 1 copy of Liquid Soldier, 1 copy of Solid Soldier. Not a lot of people run Solid Soldier. I think it's fine at 1. Again, personal preference. If you don't want to run it, it's completely fine. You can completely cut it and lose pretty much nothing. 1 Honest Neo. Some people play 1, some people don't play any. I think it's fine at 1. For the Destiny Heroes, we play 1 Plasma. I play Dasher. I'm trying Dasher out. Dasher's not bad. It is another Destiny Hero monster in the grave, so we would have 4 different names in total in the grave, I think. Which would count Plasma, Dasher, Malicious, and Denier, so that's just 1 more for Dark Angel. Its effect, I've barely ever used the actual effect of it, but it is a level 6, which does help me go into DPE here, since it requires a level 6. If you don't run Dasher, it's perfectly fine. I just run it because it's an extra Destiny Hero name, and it also is a level 6. Next up, 2 copies of Malicious, 1 copy of Denier. Denier lets you recycle your Malicious into Banished, and 1 Dark Angel. For the Vision Heroes, we play triple Ferris, 1 Increase, and 2 Vion. Increase is definitely a Garnet. You do not want to draw this in your opening hand. Next up, to wrap up the monster count, 1 Adusted Gold. For these spells, we run 1 Rhoda. I run 2 E-Call. I bumped this down to 2 from 3 to make room for Dasher. Just because there's so much searching going on, you really don't need 3 copies of E-Call. 3 copies of Hero Lives, really good card. 2 copies of Poly. Some people play 1 because it's really searchable off of the Vision Hero line. I personally play 2 just because I think it's fine at 2. I think 3 is way too much. 1, personally, I think is too little. 1 Miracle Fusion is searchable off of Sunrise. 3 copies of Mass Change. Really good card. 3 copies of Fusion Destiny. And the 1 Dark Calling, that's your Garnet. You always want to have a Dusted Gold before you get to Calling. Otherwise, you have to waste a dump on something like a Vion just to get the Dusted Gold into the grave. And last but not least, we play 3 copies of Imperm. I was playing triple copies of Ash. I decided to switch it out for Imperm, since Ash just really isn't that strong in this format, and Droll hurts this deck a lot. So yeah, this deck's hardest counters are Droll and Nibiru. So yeah, however, you can sometimes play around it if you draw like Ferris and stuff. For the extra, we play Sunrise. This searches your Miracle Fusion. Absolute 0. Wake Up Your Elemental Hero is your Miracle Fusion target. DPE, Dystopia, Dangerous, and Malicious Bane. For the Masked Heroes, we play 2 copies of Dark Law, 1 Anki, 1 Blast, 1 Acid. For the links, we play Cross Crusader, Wonder Driver, and Dread Decimator. Some people play 2 Cross Crusaders because you can do the combo again. I just personally play the 1 just to make more room for other cards. If you want to cut like a Dangerous or an Acid or a Blast or something, you can certainly do that. Just for a second copy of it. But 1 gets you to where you need to go. And for the side deck, we're playing 3 copies of Nibiru, 3 copies of Gamma Seal, 2 copies of Lightning Storm because they semi-limited, Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Dark Ruler No More, and triple Evenly Matched. Again, side deck is incredibly biased to my playstyle. But it's not bad. Alright, now we're going to get into a couple combos here. I'm going to draw 5 on the top of our deck and see where that gets us. Not bad. So we're going to start off with a copy of Hero Lives. This will get us a copy of Shadow Mist from our deck. Shadow Mist will get us a copy of Mass Change to our hand. After that, we're going to activate a copy of Rhoda. I think we're going to go for an Dusted Gold here. Seems pretty appropriate. We're going to activate the effect of a Dusted Gold, discarding it to search Dark Calling. After that, we're going to normal summon our Stratos, searching a copy of Ferris to our hand. We're going to activate the effect of Ferris, discarding Malicious, specialing itself, and putting an increase in the back row. Activates effective increase to tribute a hero, special summoning itself, and then special summoning a Vion from deck. Vion on summon gets to dump a hero monster. We are going to dump Denier. After that, we're going to go into a Link Summon. We're going to Link Summon an extra hero Cross Crusader. And we're going to activate the effect of Crusader to special summon back Malicious from our grave. After that, we're going to activate the effect of Vion to banish increase since it's no longer needed, searching a Poly from our deck. A couple things we do here. I think we're going to activate the effect of Cross Crusader, tributing a Destiny hero to control to search any hero from our deck, which we are going to search for Dark Angel. We're going to go into another Link Summon. We're going to go into Destiny hero or extra hero Wonder Driver. We're going to banish Malicious from our graveyard, special summoning a second copy of itself from the deck. Then we're going to activate the effect of Denier in our grave, summoning itself, recycling that Malicious from our grave, or banish zone to the top of the deck. Then we're going to activate Polymerization, fusing Malicious and Denier into Dystopia. Because we summon to this zone that Wonder Driver points to, we get to set a fusion spell from our grave. We're going to set Poly in our back row. Next up, we're going to banish Malicious from our graveyard, special summoning another copy from our deck. After that, we're going to go into a Link Summon. We're going to go into Dread Decimator, using Wonder Driver and Vion. This turns on our Dystopia. Next up, we're going to activate a copy of Mass Change here, tributing Malicious to fusion summon Darklaw. Next up, we're going to activate a copy of Fusion Destiny. We're going to fuse Dasher and Plasma together to make DPE. After that, we're going to activate a copy of Dark Calling. We're going to banish Evil Hero, a Dusted Gold, and Ferris from our grave, which will special summon Malicious Bane. Afterwards, because we control 4 Destiny Hero monsters, and discard Dark Angel, and then use the effect, special summoning it to the opponent's side of the field. Any spell cards they activate while Dark Angel's face up on the field will be negated. And I think we're going to end our turn. Not a bad turn. So we ended on Dread Decimator, which boosts DPE, Dystopia, and Darklaw. We have an active Dystopia. We have a Darklaw DPE with a Plasma Engrave, along with a Malicious Bane. We also have a Poly set, which doesn't really do anything, however, could do something next turn, potentially going into Dark. What's that card called? Dangerous. We probably could have pulled it off a bit better by summoning Dystopia to this zone, and then summoning something else, that Dark Law to this zone, so we could recycle that Dark Law. Unfortunately, I just didn't think of it. But not a bad turn. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was a deck profile, just a little glimpse of what you could do with some of the combos and such. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the deck profile, things that could change. Anyway, thanks for watching. Eat.